Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a get ready with me type of video. I haven't done one of these in an extremely long time. The last one I did one was a year ago. Today, I am actually headed to a Los Angeles Dodgers game. It's my husband's birthday on Monday, so we're going to be going to a Dodger game today for Friday night fireworks. I just wanted to have a nice little casual sit down with me video. On my Instagram, I asked you guys, what do you want to know? Ask me any questions and we're just gonna have a nice little sit down chat, have them right here on my phone, and we're gonna have fun just sitting, chatting, hanging out, whatever, on a Friday while I get ready and just share with you guys some of my favorite makeup products as of right now. And if that sounds fun, keep on watching. Alright, I'm currently filming this when it's 108 degrees outside, and it's a hot one, and I'm not turning on the fan because it creates a really weird noise. I'm gonna start putting on product and talking. So fun. It's actually a great time to me. I have not done one of these videos in a very long time, and I think it was because a couple reasons. First, I have not in this past year was really hard on me mentally. I mean, I'm sure it was hard on so many people, but for me personally, I had so much struggle with trying to feel productive, be productive, and then that corresponds to my channel because my channel is primarily about teaching. So when I wasn't happy teaching, I didn't feel happy to film, and it was, you know, a struggle, but I'm back and I'm feeling much better. I just put on some SPF 30. This is the brand. I'll list everything down below just in case you want it. The reason why I use this is because a dermatologist on YouTube recommended it to everyone, and he is such a nice person just from online. I think his name is the Holistic Plastic Surgeon. I'll link his channel down below. He's really nice, and he does a lot of reaction videos, which I think are funny. And he educates his audience, and I think it's really interesting. All right, let me put on some foundation and stuff, and then I'll get into the questions. I also love to use this dirty bottle. I also love to use this to set the face. You guys, I wasn't even falling in love with makeup. That's how much of a rut I was in. I wasn't even loving makeup. I was just not feeling it at all, which is so not like me. I love makeup so much. I love it because it's like an art. My favorite part about makeup is the eyeshadow because I love to match the eyeshadow with whatever I'm doing for the day. So today's a Dodger game. I don't think I have any blue eyeshadow actually, so I'm not gonna be wearing Dodger blue, but I'm just gonna be wearing my favorite combo. But now that I'm moving, I'm gonna be looking for a new job and wanting to go to work every single day and get ready and just be in that routine. I'm happy I refound that because I was getting very lazy before that. I was just feeling so... All right, Born This Way foundation. This is in the shade Warm Nude. It's pretty nice. I wore this on my wedding as well. And what I like to do actually, this may be unconventional, but just make sure your hands are washed. I put it in my hands and I swirl it like this, and I literally just do this. And I learned this from Drew Barrymore. I know, isn't that random? All right, for concealer, using Jeffree Star. I don't know what shade this is. I got it on sale. C6. I got this on sale and I wanted to try it, and I think it works pretty well. All right, while I buff out my concealer and my foundation, I'm going to get into the questions. First of all, thank you guys so much for asking me the questions. It helps me so much film and just get into better connection with you guys. I'm very grateful that you guys asked me some really good questions. I haven't seen all of them. I just saw a couple and I just love answering questions. Let's go to the first question, shall we? Okay, first question. When life gets less crazy, can you create and release more than one podcast a week? That makes me so happy that you're enjoying my podcast. Oh, haha, if you're new here, you guys, or if you haven't yet already, I have a podcast. It's called High Vibe Teaching, and it's like a self-development type of podcast for teachers, because I am a teacher, and I'm sure you guys are teachers or wanting to be teachers who are watching this video. So my podcast, the reason why I created it was because I was in such a damn rut. It wasn't fun. It was ridiculous. I wasn't enjoying a lot. I was depressed. I had a lot of anxiety for some reason. It was just so messy. When the world shut down, that's when I realized, whoa, I'm not okay. I need to, change it up. And I first found Dr. Joe Dispenza, and I just watched his YouTube videos, and I absolutely love them. It's a scientific base behind self-development and energy work, and it's freaking awesome. So I said, I want to create a podcast about this. Anyways, so my lovely, lovely friend asked me, if I have more time, am I going to create more podcasts than one time a week? And actually, I'm going to be doing something better than that. I'm going to be going in with Jeffree Star setting powder in translucent. I got this on sale as well. I wanted to try it, and it works pretty nice. I am creating a virtual book club membership subscription service, and I am going to be working on that heavily after the summer, because right now I'm looking for a job, and I am trying to figure out what the heck me and my husband are gonna do, because things are being a little weird right now. It's like the universe is playing a really funny joke on me. That's the way I like to look at it. The universe is literally pushing me into some sort of direction, and I don't exactly know where the direction is or why, but that's the feeling I'm getting. Obviously, it's mid-July almost, and if you would have asked me 6 months ago if I was gonna have a job by now, I would have said, oh yeah, absolutely. There's no way I won't have a job by now, but I don't have a job right now. I know it's for a greater purpose, and I know there's like a lesson behind it, but I'm just like, what the heck? But anyways, the book club is going to be where we read a book a month, a single book a month. And one of the first books we're gonna do is called The Magic. I wanna start off with this book. I'm on actual day 23 right now. And this book will literally change your life. And I'm not joking, it's true. And I have found, and even through the research I have read, if you want to change a habit and do better in your life, the chances are higher if you have a community to do it with. So I'm creating community. We're going to be having a community area to chat in. I don't know if I want to do Facebook, or I don't know if I want to do some other service. I don't know. That's something that I have to work on and think about. And it's going to be a podcast kind of style. What it's going to be is we're going to read one chapter throughout a span of a couple days. I'll put out a schedule in the beginning of the month for the book. And for the magic, it's different because it's a 28-day challenge, so it's once every day. But once we get to different books like The Miracle Morning or Atomic Habits, those books are amazing. I haven't read Atomic Habits yet, but I want to, and I want to with you guys. Once we get to those books, there's a set amount of chapters, so then I'll just sprinkle them throughout the month. You guys read the book on your own, I read the book on my own, and then you guys listen to the podcast episode of me kind of discussing it and the key points of what I took away from it. And it kind of holds you guys, as a community. We are here for each other. We read the book together, we listen to the podcast together, and then there's a community group for that specific book. I'm, again, still working out the kinks. If you're interested in joining the book club, I might be launching it in October, or I might wait for the beginning of the year in 2022. I'm gonna see what life brings me, and we're gonna see what happens, but let me know. If you are interested, the sign up will be linked down below. Please sign up. It really helps me figure out, how many people want to do it and the best way to do it for the community group, because yes, there's Facebook, but you guys, I don't use Facebook and I don't really enjoy Facebook. But it might be the easiest one, but I don't know. Trying it out. So if you're interested, there will be a link down below. Reading changed my life. It will change yours too. And it's just so much more fun in a community setting. I just contoured lightly with this naked palette. Yeah. I did my eyebrows as well, and I use this Milani. Let's go into the next question. When will you do your classroom tour on YouTube? When I get a classroom. My last classroom, I wasn't in it for a full year. Like, it was, you know, with the whole pandemic and just getting thrown in, it was just not, and I was moving, so I just didn't make a classroom tour for my last classroom. I did like a light tour when I was done setting up, I don't know, and then I never felt like that classroom was even like mine because I knew I was moving. It was just weird. I just didn't feel at home there either, so I didn't do a classroom tour of that either, but I will do a new one once I get a classroom. And here is the blush I used. It's the Disney Princess collection from ColourPop, and it's in the Belle collection. I just like Belle, so that's why I bought it. Okay, next question. Go-to makeup routine. How do you have the motivation to do makeup and hair every day? You guys, I used to do my hair and makeup every single day of my life. In high school, I only wore my hair up one time, and I just put it in a bun because it was raining. That was the only time I did that in my whole career of being a person. I always did my hair and makeup. I love doing my hair and makeup. It changed when I started being worn out and burnt out from teaching, honestly. I stopped taking care of myself because I didn't have any energy to take care of myself. I have none. So I stopped, which is kind of sad of me. And I think that had a huge reason as to why I was so sad and like depressed, because I wasn't taking care of myself. Weird times, man, weird times. But you live and you learn, right? Okay, next question. Why are you moving? So I am moving because, one, I've lived in this town for my entire life. I only moved out of this town for 1 year of my entire life, and I moved to Orange County when I was 19 and was extremely broke. And then I moved back home and wanted to make better financial decisions before I moved out again. So I moved back home, worked full-time, worked multiple jobs at a time, became manager, was really, really good with my money, and wanted to buy a property. So I bought a property with my brother before COVID. It was in 2019 when we bought it. This house that I'm living in now. And it's an investment property. I've just been living here with my brother and my husband and a roommate. We've had 2 other roommates in here, and my brother's girlfriend's my roommate now too. I love her. Very glad she's my roommate now. But yeah, I just need a change of pace. I have worked in 2 out of the 3 school districts in my area, and I just want to explore more. I feel like if I stayed in this town, it would be a disservice on myself and others, honestly. Like, I think I came what I had to do here. My family's here. I'm still gonna visit. I'm really grateful for, you know, living here and having this be my home. I always think it's so interesting when I lived in Orange County, when I moved there, I was like 19, 20 years old, and I was playing on the softball team, and, you know, we would hang out with a lot of people, and they would ask, hey, where are you from? And I'm like, I'm from blank, my hometown. And they literally would be like, where is that? And I'm like, really? It's not even far from here? Okay. And then they would be like, ugh, ew, ew. I always question why people like bash their hometowns, because to me, I never want to bash my hometown. It's just, I came, I saw, and it's time to move on, but my hometown made me who I am. I have no ill will towards my hometown. I love my hometown, actually, and it will always be a part of me, obviously, forever and always will be. But yeah, it was just time to move on. My husband grew up and was raised here as well. He went out into the military to live in Washington. He explored the whole, like, he went to Korea, he went to Guam, all in the Navy. He got to travel a lot, but I'm just, and we want to move closer to Jake's side of the family. We want to try it out. We want to try out about 1.5 hours south from where we're at, in like the Inland Empire area, Riverside area. We're gonna try it out, see how we like it, and just see where life takes us, because right now, life is not taking me here. I need to go. I need to see more people, new experiences. I need new. Next question. Are you okay with being hired outside of the few districts you're really wanting? Yes, please. I'm halfway joking about it, but I'm really not, you guys. I have applied to military schools, I have applied to middle school positions that I'm not qualified to teach in. I'm like, maybe by some chance I'll get this job. I've applied to high school positions I am not qualified to teach in because I don't have a single subject. I only have a multiple subject. And it's like, oh, that's not good enough. I've applied to military schools. I even applied to a continuation high school. I have applied to so many different positions, so many different things, and there are crickets. It's very interesting. Again, I don't know what the heck is going on, but guess what? I'm just gonna trust. That's it. Hope and trust. I'm gonna trust. I know what's happening is for a reason, and I just have to sit on this freaking roller coaster and just live in the moment, live in the present. Why did you resign from your last school? I resigned because I was moving. And I resigned early because I said, and it's so funny, I got so many like different advice for doing this, so this is actually a really interesting question. I got a lot of, I don't know, is it unsolicited advice? Is that a thing to say? I got a lot of advice from other teachers saying that I shouldn't have resigned and I should have waited until I found a new job. But to me, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me because the way I see it is if I'm removing something, that just means I'm removing it. That just means something else is gonna come fill in its spot. So if I held on to this job that I knew I wasn't gonna stay, you guys, I was not gonna stay where I am. I'm not doing it. I'm moving no matter what. I'm not staying another year. That's how I would get stuck. And I don't wanna get stuck. I don't have kids right now. I'm newly married. You know, we want to move. We want to try something new. So that's why I resigned. A lot of people said I shouldn't have done that, but why am I holding on to something that I know I'm not gonna want? And worst comes to worst, what is gonna happen is either I don't get a teaching position and then I have to sub. Is that really the worst thing? Not really. Really good feel for the districts out there. Do I really want to do that? I would rather have a classroom. But we'll see. And then if the absolute worst happens, I can get a waitressing job somewhere. Because people, especially in California, I have a family member that owns a restaurant. She is saying how hard it is to find good work because not a lot of people want to work right now. That she's experiencing. Like no one's coming in for jobs. No one's really wanting to find a job. And the people that do come in for jobs are like not the best workers. Like they only want to work like 2 days a week and have weekends off in a restaurant. So I know I can grind. I know I can find work and money. It'll be no problem, but that's why I have to just chill out. I need to chill out and not be so controlling of the outcome because I don't know the outcome. The palette I use is this Protege palette, and I got this in a BoxyCharm a really long time ago. And I'm gonna be using this eyeliner pencil, this NYX eyeliner pencil. It's not a pencil, it's a super fat eye marker. It is not the best, but I bought it and I didn't return it. Sometimes I like to do a wing liner, sometimes I don't, but I'm feeling a wing. Next question. Age and Enneagram number. Such a good question. So if you guys aren't familiar with Enneagrams or their numbers, it's like a personality type. I think they're out of 9, and I find them fun. I mean, do I believe in it 100%? No. That's just a little far-fetched to believe in 100%, but I think it's logical. I think it makes sense. So, what Enneagram number I am? My husband. So my husband and my best friend, 2 of my best friends and my husband are Enneagram 7s. And if you know what an Enneagram 7 is, it is like an adventurous type of person. They are very like, so adventurous, like to do random things on the drop of a hat, spontaneous. That's my husband, but he's fun. That's why I love him. And that's why I think we work so nicely, is because he's a 7 and I am a pause. Try to guess what I am on the bottom. Like, pause the video, comment down below what Enneagram number do you think I am. For those of you who follow Enneagrams and stuff, what number do you think I am? Oh my gosh, look at that. Look it, there's a line of eyeliner up here. Fun. So, the Enneagram number I am is a number 3. Number 3, I'm an Enneagram 3, and it's so funny because I've taken the test more than one time, and every time I'm a 3. I've taken it in different seasons of my life, and I'm an Enneagram 3. Enneagram. I'm probably saying that so wrong, sorry. I've never really like heard a lot of people say it around me, so I don't really know how to say it. And personally, I don't know if I have a wing, so if you're new to this, there's like wings. I don't know exactly what they mean, but I think I personally lean more towards a 4 than a 2. My husband definitely leans more towards an 8 than a 6 because he's a 7. Oh my gosh, look at that. That stuff's just really fun to me. I think it's funny to learn and like be like, oh, ha ha ha, so funny. All right, do you guys like the way the look's coming out? Because I do, it's fine. I'm not like super picky on my makeup. I like to free throw with it. Free throw. I like to free flow with it. Free flow. I like to free flow with my makeup. I don't like to put too many restrictions on myself or anything. I just like it to free flow freely. I'm just gonna put some more eyeshadow down below my eyes right here. Okay, I have one more question, and the question says, what's some good tips for first-year teachers, 3rd grade? First of all, congratulations, I'm happy for you. Second of all, I first started teaching in 3rd grade, and I didn't realize how little they were. They're babies. 3rd graders are babies. They're babies. Just my advice would be literally, you need to explain everything very slow, in chunks, and even write it down on the board. Don't go fast. You need to go very slow. My problem was I didn't understand how to teach little kids. I mean, I started teaching while I was not even credentialed to teach. So I just didn't know a lot. And I didn't even know how to break down directions and chunk and chew or anything. But I would absolutely say chunk and chew everything. How to line up, how to, you know, sit down in your chair, how to write your name on the board. Like, you need to chunk and chew literally everything. Everything. Here's the colors I'm using. I only use these. But chunk and chew everything. Oh, and this one too. Chunk and chew everything, everything, everything. I keep saying that because it's that important. Chunk and chew, chunk and chew. All right, guys, that is the end of the questions. So I'm just gonna leave off, try to end this little makeup sesh by just letting you guys know like what's going on and how I'm feeling. And I kind of picked up on it on this Q&A. How I'm feeling is I haven't had like a sad feeling in the past week. 2 weeks ago, I was really sad because of the fail of an interview I had. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look back 2 videos ago. Even my last video, I talk about it. But I was kind of sad about not doing very well in the interview, and I didn't get a call back for that job. Surprise, surprise. And then I got a call for another interview at a different district, and I interviewed. I thought I did better, but I was feeling down in the dumps 2 weeks ago, and then last week, it's like every week is something different. Every week is something new. It's like 1 week I have an interview, the next week I don't. And it's literally that same pattern for the whole summer. So last week I was feeling beat down. I was feeling kind of angry. I was talking to my husband, and I was just like, I don't understand. I don't understand why I'm having such a hard time finding a job. And he literally told me, like, have you looked at it differently? Have you seen this as a direction of new and growth and everything like that? And I was just like, no, I haven't. And I've journaled a lot about it, and I'm to the point right now where I am just strapping on, going on for the ride. We are more than likely going to move September 1st. I'm going to just find an apartment. We're gonna move there. We're gonna move dead in the center of Riverside and see where I can get a job at. And we're just gonna try it out, and we're doing it. That's what we're gonna do. And it's nothing that I ever anticipated. If you asked me 2 years ago, I thought we were gonna be buying a house. Even last year, I thought we were gonna be buying a house. We'd be moved into it by now. Boy, was I wrong. I was wrong. All right, you guys, here's the finished look. I don't have enough time to do my hair, so therefore I'm not, so I'm putting on this hat. And it works because it works. Here's my shirt I'm wearing, glittery Dodgers. I've had this shirt for probably 10 years. All right, you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you like more videos like this, please give me a thumbs up. I like to do these every once in a while just to, get connected with you guys. I hope everyone's having a fantastic summer. Be sure to subscribe. And I also have an Instagram if you're interested in my Instagram. The handle will be linked down below. It's at High Vibe Teaching. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys next week. Bye.